Hi there, welcome to my new video. My name is Michelle. Today I'm going to take a look at the Paint and Colour box by Betterly, and this is going to be box number 2. Now, I did receive this box about 2 weeks ago. I do have like a picture of it while it's still in the box, which will be posted to Instagram. Haven't got around to it yet. The plan was to do a proper unboxing, but I get a little bit bored over the weekends and kind of wanted to do one of the activities in the box. So I will show you how I got on with that. I'm also going to show you what I did from the previous box, so the activity that I've already done from that as well. So it's just going to be slightly different, so I don't have the box to show you. So we're just going to go straight into the card and what that says, and then I'll show you the individual items as we go through it. So when you get the box, so you get this big brown box. It's got lots of shredded paper in it for packaging. There's then like a small cardboard tray on top which contains your information booklets, which the first box you got 3, and in this box there was just the 2. So just the card telling you what should be in the box, and the activity book telling you how to use them as well. My only thing I don't like so far about the box itself is the fact that you have this extra cardboard tray. And I recycle all my paper and card anyway, but I just feel like it's just so not needed. Yeah, it's just a waste. And I might actually contact them and you'll just say, there's really no need for that. You could just have these sitting on top of the other products. And I feel like that would just be more environmentally friendly. Anyway, let's go into the card. So let's see what we got in this box. So this is just an overview here of all the different items. And it just says on it, excuse me, so it just says, continue your journey in search of simple, basic geometric shapes to give balance for your kitchen, hexagonal cork coasters and a second placemat to complete your set, and personalise them using the most on-trend colours selected especially for you. I'm not sure if they are on-trend colours, but we will come back to that. And I just realised that I forgot one of the items, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. So the first thing that you get included is the second of your 2 cotton placemats. So I haven't done anything with these because I have promised them to my niece. So she's going to be making Christmas gifts for my mum and dad with them. So she'll be doing that this weekend, hopefully. She's in the process of coming up with some ideas. So once she's done them, I will try and remember to get a picture so I can put them on Instagram and you can just kind of see how they turn out. The second item that we got was another 2 of these wooden and rubber coasters. So these are slightly different from the last set. I'll show you them that way because that might be easier. The exact same design, so it's a banana and a pineapple. The difference is in the last box, the pineapple was the bigger stamp and the banana was the smaller one. As I said from the last box, I'm probably not going to use them. I have a feeling I'll give them to my niece and she can just keep them, or maybe use them for something if she, is inclined to do so. It's not the kind of thing that I would use. But these, as in the other box, these are for the placemats if you want to use them. But we're probably not going to do that. The next thing I've got is this wooden ruler. When I first seen this in the box, before I looked through the card, I thought maybe they provided it for like upcycling or like to craft with, to paint. They haven't. It's purely just for one of the activities. But I feel like you could paint that if you wanted. Have your name on it or something. It's always handy to have. So that's quite good. We then have our first chalk paint, and it's in the colour, it says Ochre Sahara, and it's this kind of yellowish gold colour. So we've got that. The next chalk paint that we got is Aubergine, which is this really dark purple. And when I first opened the box and saw that, I thought, I absolutely love that colour. I thought that's a fantastic colour. Really like that. There is another chalk paint that came, and it's in the colour Nude, I forgot to lift it, but it's basically just a kind of off-white colour. It's nothing special. We've then also received a jar of this Ultra Matte Varnish, which can be handy to have. And these are all 75ml bottles. I don't think I mentioned that before. They're all also water-based, which is handy to know. We have this roll of purple masking tape. I actually thought it was washi tape when I first seen it, but it's just plain masking tape. We've then got a gold chalk paint marker. It's handy to have. And then we get a set of 4 cork coasters. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what I did from the... No, actually, I was going to show you what I did from the last box, but I've changed my mind. Let's just go through the activity bit because I almost forgot about it. So this is kind of covered in paint and pen because, as I say, I was crafting at the weekend because I get a bit bored. So let's just start off with what we already know from the last one. So we'll start off with the placemat. So as you can see, this is just purely what it's been, the stamps are for. It does show you using the different colours on it from the last time. So these are the colours from the box. It just shows you you'll use your stamps. It's pretty basic, pretty straightforward, just the same as the last one. And then you've got like your iron it, and you've got your text emoji on it, etc. So it's good to have. And then also talks about some crafts with the masking tape and how to mask off and paint different areas. So that's that. Apologise for my voice. I feel like I'm a bit hoarse this morning. It's pretty early still. It's not even 9 o'clock. So it will clear up. Apologies. The activity that I decided to do from the box was this. So it's the coasters. And actually looking at them here, they look pretty good. So I quite like the designs and the colours look really nice actually. So this is what you're going to be using your masking tape and the gold pen for. So that way so you can see all the things you need, the coasters, different chalk paints, your paintbrush from the last box. Then you've got your ruler and masking tape to mask off different areas. And then your gold pen for highlighting. And it says it should take about an hour and 30 minutes to do this activity, but that doesn't include your drying time. So just bear that in mind. And it shows you them kind of masking all the different areas off to then paint them. And then you've got like your kind of finished product here. Yeah. So that just looked like a really good activity. My only issue with it was I wanted to do something different. I always have to be a bit different. I never want to follow like the instructions properly. So I thought I like the designs, but I'd rather do something my own. And that's probably where it all went wrong. So I'm going to show you them one by one, and I'll show you them in the order that I chose to do them. And then we'll talk about what I don't like and what's kind of went wrong. Firstly, they've all kind of, like they're not flat, they've all kind of dipped, like kind of, I don't know, kind of curved a little bit. And I think that was because of the Ultra Matte Varnish. So they were fine until I put that on, so I think that's the cause of that. So the first design I thought about was let's do like a starburst. So I'd actually painted them all in the nude colour and then thought I don't really want nude. I'm going to use the proper colour. So I did this starburst colour with the ochre and the aubergine, and then it's not perfect. And you can see bits where like there's maybe been extra varnish from other bits. Can you see that? It's not good. The next one I decided to do was a little bit different. It was a swirl. I quite like this one. It didn't turn out as bad as some of the others. Again though, you can quite clearly see where there's been some extra varnish compared to other places. This one is probably my worst because it's just not very neat. But it's just a star shape and the lines on this aren't great. And then I couldn't decide what to do for the last one, and I just come up with this and I thought that'll do. Again, you can quite clearly see the additional varnish here. So firstly, I don't like the colours. I thought these colours were going to I thought they were going to look really nice together. I don't like them, and I feel like maybe I should have just followed the designs of the box and used the nude colour, or just incorporated the nude colour a bit more, and maybe they'd look a bit better. But yeah, I don't like them. Secondly, the gold pen was a little bit difficult to work with, so it took a while to get that to work. It doesn't write well on the yellow. It doesn't like come out very well, so you really need to be using it on the purple to be able to see it properly. But that's kind of what happened here. It wasn't working great, you can see here, and so it's just not went on very well. Thirdly, the varnish. So I put a coat of varnish on, but I felt like it just kind of sinked in, and I wasn't really sure that was kind of how it's supposed to be, or that it looked that great, and thought I'm going to add on an extra coat. I put it on thicker, so there are areas where it has been thicker and you can see that it's shiny compared to others. I've also just tried to like kind of bend that back a bit, and I can see some of it starting to crack. I don't know if you can see that there. There's like a crack. You probably can't see that very well. But also, again, it may just be because I put an extra coat of varnish on, they've started to kind of curve it a bit as well. Overall, I don't like them. I don't think that I'm going to be able to do anything about it, especially because it's got the varnish on it now. So I think it's kind of done. I mean, I could paint the other side, do something different on them, and I may do that. I may, kind of give it another try with different colours or something else, and just see how it turns out, just for a kind of craft, not to use. But yeah, overall I wasn't mad on this, but that's not a reflection really of the box. If I had chosen to follow the instructions, like the design they had, I'm sure it would have turned out a lot better. It's purely kind of my fault. Excuse me. But yeah, so there we go. Also, can you see how thin they are? They're just not very thick at all. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, I'm just going to show you what I did from the last box. So as I said, the placemats, I have left them for my niece because I thought they would be a very nice gift for my parents. So she's going to be doing them this weekend. I did, however, quite like the idea of doing the tray, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out, if I'm being honest. I don't have the booklet here for it, so I can't show you the design that was in the book, but if you look at the previous video, then you'll see the design that they had in the book. I again decided to go against what they had, but yeah, I like to do my own thing. So I did use the 2 chalk paints that came. So firstly, I used the green chalk paint for the inside, and I actually quite like that colour. It's just a little bit, I don't know, it's just a nice shade of green. I then used the black chalk paint on the outside, and I actually had this sort of fake gold leaf from, I think I bought that from Wish like a while ago. And I added that, and I've tried not to be perfect or neat. I really wanted the black to show through. I wanted there to be patches, straight lines, bits where there wasn't straight lines, and I've added that on, and I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. It's a quite a decent sized tray. I'm not quite sure what to do with it at the moment. It's kind of in my living room on my shelving unit with a single candle sitting inside of it, which just doesn't really go. So I'm looking for ideas of what to do with it. I could have it at my dining room table, but I've got like a wooden tray for here already. I've got other things for my table, so it's not something that I need. So I'm not sure. If I can't think of anything, then I may just donate it to the charity shop, but we'll see. My only thing I'll say about the decoupage is I found it to be a little sticky. I don't know, not sticky, just a little kind of tacky. So I'm not sure whether to use some of this varnish on it and see if that helps, but I'm a little bit, I don't know. I just don't know. I haven't decided yet. I may just leave it as it is, because I'm a bit concerned that if I mess about with it too much, I'm gonna just kind of waste it. But yeah, that was that craft, and I was actually pretty pleased with that. I think that was quite a good item to have in the box. As before, the box is a 12-month subscription. If you do want to cancel early, you have to call them to do that. The boxes are £26.90 a month, and then there's £3 shipping on top of that. Overall, I like that you get the different, sort of like little bottles, paints, varnish, those sorts of things. I mean, these themselves, I'm pretty sure you could pick up coasters for like £5, possibly less. You could probably actually get ones that are a lot thicker. These are really thin. The cotton, if you were into sewing, you could just buy cotton and you could sew up placemats on your own, and I'm sure they wouldn't be expensive. I do like getting the paints and things. I'm not overly mad on these colours now that I've used them. I'm not sure that they're on trend at all. I like the box. I like that it comes and it's got ideas and little bits and pieces. Do I think it's great value? I'm still not sure. I'm going to reserve judgment on that until the next box. Why don't you tell me what you think about it? You can always let me know. One last thing before I go is I just wanted to show you a little Halloween craft that I've been doing. So I really wanted to have like a big Halloween party and have all the nieces and nephews over this year. We obviously can't do that. It's not possible. So I've had to scrap like I haven't really bought any decorations. I had plans to do like loads of different things, make lots of things for around the house, and I've kind of scrapped that. I was, however, looking at a few things last week, like little Halloween decorations and bits and pieces for around the house, and I saw something and I just thought I could do that myself. And it's so easy to do. It's probably like one of the easiest things that you could do. So I've got these. This is it here. So this is what do you call it? Like a canvas card, which you can buy in the works. I think they are a pack of 3, and they probably cost like £5 at the most. They're not expensive at all. I then have some acrylic paints that again I bought from the works. I bought quite a big pack, but they only cost like £8. Again, that's a pretty good value. I keep waving that in front of my face, sorry. And I've got some pencil marks that I have to rub out. But I'd seen just things with like pumpkins, and they said, hey pumpkin, hello pumpkin. And I just quite liked it, and I thought I want to do just a little sort of autumny, it's not really Halloween, it's more autumn, just kind of autumnal item for in my living room. And pumpkin is probably one of the easiest things to do. So if you're thinking about anything autumnal or Halloweenish for in your home, pumpkin is always an ideal thing to go with. It's just pretty easy. It doesn't have to be a perfect shape, so I would always recommend going with that if you're not confident at drawing anything else. But yeah, that's it there. It's nothing fantastic, but I just thought I would show you because it's a great little idea for just adding something extra to your home this time of year. Anyway, that's everything. If you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up. Especially if you want to see the next video, like the next box when it arrives, then definitely give that a thumbs up. If you have any idea of what I could possibly do with these, maybe just bin them, then you will feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you've got any views on the box, what you think about its value, again, feel free to leave a comment. I always say that I'm going to post pictures to Instagram, and I've just had issues with Instagram recently, so I haven't done it yet, but I will be uploading some pictures in between my decorating. You might be able to see over here. So we're in the process of doing that. I've been pretty busy, but I will be uploading the pictures, so you can look out for those. I'll hopefully get that done today or tomorrow. Anyway, it's been nice chatting to you. Hope you enjoyed the video and I didn't bore you too much. And I'll see you again soon.